You, Shore Ridge, back with another video. Still trying to build this thing up. We early in it, but if you're here watching, I appreciate you. I definitely got some things to talk about. As far as like the artist side of things. Just trying to make my way in the industry after such a long time of doing this and really just trying to figure it out and just talking about the things that I experience and the things that I deal with, some questions I may have that others can school me about, just a platform, to speak my piece. I'm more so do it in my music, but I do understand in this day and time it's important to engage with others, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not opposed to it. So with that being said, like I said, feel free to chime in and possibly school me on some, or maybe you could take something from what I'm saying, or maybe you just feel like what I'm saying is bullshit and you ready to click out. It's all good either way. But what I want to talk about right now though is like it's something that I get hit up about frequently, and I'm not really sure if it's like just because I see it's like a hustle, you know what I mean? It's like not so much a hustle, but it's like a skill that people have or feel they have, and they want to use it as a resource to make money, just like being an artist or a producer, you know what I'm saying? So like the mixing and mastering thing is kind of like I said, I don't know if people, what I mean, they just hit me up because, they offering them services and they just, trying to hit up whoever, or if it's like people really be hitting me like, bro, like you need to mix it, your shit, mix and master better because, it's not, of standards and shit. So I mean, like I said, I've been doing music a long time. I've been recording myself for a long time, and I've also recorded, with a lot of engineers at various studios and shit. And when it comes to the whole like vocals thing, how my vocals is handled, I'm real particular about it, man. Like I feel like I just rather record my own shit. I know like my quality may not be the best because I record at the crib, you know what I'm saying, and I don't have like the best, high quality shit or whatever. But I was always told this, man. I stand by it, man. It's not always the gear, it's the air, man. Like if you just know what to listen for, when working on your music, you know what I mean? Like you can have like I don't want to say low end shit, but you can have like, decent shit. It ain't got to be the greatest, but decent shit, and you can make, very good quality sound. Like I had somebody over here the other day, and we was listening to music. They was letting me hear theirs that they recorded at the studio, and shit, don't get it twisted, man. Shit sounded great, you know what I mean? It sounded alright, you know what I mean? I probably would have gave it about a 8, 9 out of 10, you know what I'm saying? But they played about 4 or 5 of their songs, and then they wanted to hear one of mine, so I played one of mine, and I played Introvert, and he probably started probably like halfway through was like, you recorded this here? Like, where did you record this? And I'm like, yeah, bro, I recorded this right upstairs, because we was in my living room, and like, yeah, I recorded right upstairs, bro, and he's like, damn, that shit sounds just as good as what we made at a studio we paid $140 for. And I'm like, like I'm gonna keep it funky, man. I probably didn't even pay $140 total for my equipment, man. But it's just about knowing, you know what I'm saying? It's about that knowledge, and it ain't always about the knowledge of the dynamics of sound and all that shit. You gotta know what works for the artist, you know what I mean? And in my case, I'm the artist and the engineer, so I feel like I know what works best for me, you know what I mean? And when you add that with how to just make sound a little better quality, like it works for you. You know what I mean? But everybody's shit can't be mixed and mastered the same. That's why I say I don't really go to outside sources for mixing and mastering. I don't knock the hustle. I appreciate the offers, you know what I mean? Whether it be because you just trying to, push your skill and whatnot, or if you really feel like I'm not of standards, you know what I mean? I appreciate the offer either way, but I just feel like, what I'm capable of, you know what I mean, is fine with what I'm trying to do, you know what I mean? Like I don't think we really at a point where quality gotta be high tech studio now because the industry is pretty much ran by the people, and the artists that are blowing up are pretty much blowing up at home. So it's kind of like, this is the standard now. Not saying that you can, record like some terrible distorted ear piercing shit and blow up, but I mean, not saying you can either, like it is just, like people more so looking for the potential and the talent more so than, you know what I mean? Like I think the only people that's really checking for like high quality is other musicians, other artists, other people in the industry, like which I guess, if that's who you trying to impress, and so be it. But me, I'm trying to impress the people that's gonna support and listen to my music, and you know, that's just what that is. But like I said, I don't knock the hustle, man, and like I just, it's all like, kind of a what works for you thing, you know what I mean? And I just feel like this has always worked for me. Like I said, I recorded other studios, and I recorded with a couple of people that did impress me, as far as like, the engineering skills. I can literally say like maybe two or three, you know what I mean, in my 20 years of, recording. So it hasn't been very many, that really, I really felt like handle my vocals the way they needed to be. But, like if anybody out there watching and feel like I ain't making a lick of sense, or if I ain't got no kind of point, please let me know, for this day and time. We not talking about, back in the day how important it was and shit like that, but we talking about right now. Please let me know, the importance of having like state of the art, high quality recordings if you really just trying to, get streams and, just feed the people, you know what I mean? Especially when you somebody like myself who make music at a rapid rate. I'm telling you right now, all you guys that hit me up about mixing and mastering, that's probably gonna be the last thing I spend money on, because I'm giving myself the quality, and it's only gonna get better once I upgrade my equipment. So it's like, I appreciate the offer, I respect y'all's hustle, but you might as well, you know what I mean, just bypass me with all the mixing and mastering offers, and because I just feel like, I gotta handle my shit the way I gotta handle it, you know what I mean? And you might hear the way that I don't feel is the right way. So it ain't nothing personal, you know what I mean? It's just all preference. And with that being said, man, I'm gonna do my thing over here until I feel like I've found the right engineer organically, you know what I mean? But I'd much rather be sitting in the same room with that person, you know what I'm saying? So until then, I'm gonna rock out how I rock out. And like I said, man, if you feel like I ain't holding no type of weight with what I'm saying, man, like I definitely, you know what I mean, hear what you guys say, but I can't guarantee it's gonna change my opinion, or, it is what it is, man. But shit, that's how I feel about that. And shit, I'ma holler at y'all on the next one, man. See you, Short Ridge.